So welcome back into the Scotiabank Arena. The Maple Leafs and the Buffalo Sabres, the third and final time this year. Leafs have taken the first two, 5-2 at home, 4-2 in Buffalo. One more time here from Toronto. Shot stopped by Samsonov early. Riley gets it ahead for Marner. Here comes Mitch Marner breaking in. He has help with him. Centers, and it just missed. That's played back, and Matthews goes after it for Toronto. Brings it back inside. Austin Matthews moving in. Shoots! Stopped by Anderson in the faceoff. And the Buffalo zone. 5-2 on a cancer afternoon here in Toronto earlier in the year. 4-2 back in Buffalo. Again, earlier in the year, now here tonight. Final time against Toronto and Buffalo this year. Draw one, here's a shot, and that one off Anderson's blocker. Sabres get it ahead with Alex Tuck on the left. Sabres average 5 goals a game in these jerseys as of late. And that's picked up by Brody. Yeah, they've worn them like 6 times, and they've scored like 5 to 6 times in every game that they wear them. Played ahead for Matthews. Austin Matthews breaking in, and he stopped. Picked up here by Marner. Back again, that's centered for Kerfoot. Tage Thompson, left side and in for Buffalo. Thompson from the left, he shoots, and a stop Samsonov, and Brody clears that back down the Buffalo ice. Sabres will go after it. Matthews trying to go after it. He's to it first. Backhand that is blocked. Good play by the Sabres. Matthews back, he'll center that, and it comes out. Nylander resets and brings it inside. He has Matthews on the pass. Couldn't settle that down. Has it again from behind to Robertson. Looks to set up back for Matthews. In for Nylander. Robertson again for Matthews. Matthews shoots. Scores! Austin Matthews, number 64. It beats Craig Anderson in tight to give Toronto the goal. The game-opening goal here tonight. Yeah, look at this, the pass in the slot, and Matthews bang right up and over that blocker side of Craig Anderson from the right circle. And the Leafs open the scoring before the halfway mark of the first. Well, that will silence the Buffalo fans here in Toronto. William Nylander moves in. Nylander shoots. That stop in the air. Scores! And it's waved off. We're going to have a review here. So Nylander put it to the net. Robertson, the contact, and oh, it may have been kicked in. Let's see what they say here. And the call on the ice is no goal. So it will stay 1-0 as the Leafs almost went back-to-back a moment ago. Drawn one by Tavares, brought in by Robertson. Robertson again! Scores! This one will count. Nick Robertson, a dangerous dash off the face-off, and just like that, it's 2-0 Toronto. Just before the halfway mark of the first, and that will silence the Sabres. Yeah, look at the move. In tight. Beautiful. Goes up and around. It goes upstairs on that left side of the net. On the shoulder of Anderson. That's where Matthews went as well. And Leafs with a 2-0 lead early. Way down the ice and picked up here on the icing by the Sabres. The face-off back to the Toronto zone. So just past the halfway mark of the first. Buffalo trails Toronto 2-0. It's all Maple Leafs right now. Here's the face-off left side of the net. One back by Tavares. The pass for Robertson. Gets it ahead again. Nick Robertson taking off again. Moving in tight. And sends it off the mark and wide. Nylander back to it. With Nylander for Tavares. His shot. And a glove save Anderson. Laying that down. Back into play. Here's Power for Quinn. Back for Rasmus Dahlin. In on him was Robertson. Here's Hinostroza. And Buffalo turn back in their own zone again. Now ahead. Quinn. Back in the Buffalo zone momentarily. Dahlin. Up for Casey Middlestad from the left side. Drops. No shot to the net there. Bunting for Tavares. Leafs get it ahead and dump it in deep. Fired around. That misses Mulligan. Hits his skate. He'll settle it down now. Looks for Bunting. Here's Sandin. In tight quarters. He'll turn back and drop it off for some help. And that missed Yarncroke. And the Sabres get it out again. 4 to go in the period. Here's Quinn down the left side. In on Samsonov. The save made. Mulligan. Here's Hall. 3 to go this first period. That's fired in by the Maple Leafs. In the round it goes. Bunting held off. No call. Gets it to the net again. And a stop Anderson. That's way down for Hinostroza. Kept in by Toronto. Hall in. Shoots. Stopped again by Anderson. Way back for Rasmus Sandin. Sandin winds up and shoots. And that goes high and wide. Leafs keep it in. Zach Aston Reese moving in to the net. In front. They score. And it's waved off again. Second waved off goal of this first period. They're saying the contact of Zach Aston-Reese doesn't let Anderson get across, and Engvall is able to tap it in. And again, it is no goal. The second no goal this period against Toronto. And the last time there was one call back, they scored right after. Pass for Zach Aston-Reese. In again, he'll drop for help. And that hit escape. 5 seconds to go in the period. Tuck, turnover. 3 seconds. Zach Aston-Reese ahead. Riley inside. He has help in a shot, and it goes wide at the buzzer. Leafs lead at 2-0 after 1 against the Buffalo Sabres tonight. The goal scorers, Austin Matthews and Nick Robertson. Shots to go in the game are 10-4 Toronto, a 2-0 lead through 1. Hits 3-1 Buffalo, face-off 6-1 Leafs. No power plays, 2-0 Toronto through 20. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Scotiabank Arena, Leafs and Sabres. Third final time this year. Toronto dominated that first period, looking to do the same here in the second. Austin Matthews lost the puck, trying to get it back. It stays in by Marner. Marner to Matthews, and a shot there. Here's Kerfoot. Center that back around the far side. Brody, he'll get in there as the Sabres get it back down the ice. Start up again here by Morgan Riley. Finds Matthews. Up ahead for Mitch Marner on the opening. Marner back for Kerfoot in the slot, and they try to settle it down, but Powers to it first for Buffalo. Kerfoot plays that back for Marner. Marner in front for Matthews. Taking off the puck. Kerfoot fires. That's blocked. Matthews back after in the corner. Thompson after him, but the shot. Stop. Here's Marner again. Matthews. Good pressure here by the Leafs to start the second period. But here comes Power. Brody getting back. Power in. Stopped by Samsonov. A power move to the net by Power. Here comes Kerfoot. Kerfoot in. Has Matthews again. Shoots. And a glove save Anderson. Power. The lead. To Hinostroza. Almost halfway. Still a 2-0 Toronto lead. Sandin. Up for Marner. Marner through the middle for John Tavares. Back for Marner. Back for Tavares. And it is in behind the goal. Marner. To Sandin. And it goes off his leg and back down the Maple Leaf ice. Now they'll try that again. It's picked up here by Hall. Marner up ice. This finds Tavares with the nifty move. What a play. Tavares gets by again. And a save, Anderson. Hinostroza. As Tavares was coming in hot. Gets the pass again in tight. Scores! John Tavares to the backhand. And Craig Anderson can't make every stop in the world. It's 3-0 Toronto. Yeah, the Sabres keep giving the puck away. And eventually Toronto's going to burn the Sabres. And they do here. John Tavares a backhand, nice and upstairs. That one over the right shoulder. First time Toronto goes over the right shoulder tonight. Well, they've gone upstairs on all 3 goals, as Anderson's not good when it comes to upstairs. He's good downstairs. Here's Robertson a backhand. And Anderson opened the legs for a split second, but makes the save on that. 8:28 to go, second period, 3-0 Leafs. And not many home games remaining. It will be all road after tonight. So it was weird how Toronto headed to Boston for a road game, back home for one, and then on the road again after tonight. Labushkin turns that over. Leafs keep it in. Good pressure. The pass in front. Scores! Dennis Mulligan. Stick down from the right side. He tips it by the right pad of Anderson. And it's 4-0 Toronto. Leafs are just pounding on Buffalo's front door here in this game tonight. Being where they need to be, setting plays where they need to be, and putting it in the nets. A 4-0 Toronto lead. Face off back to center. Yarncroke to take this one for the Leafs. And didn't win it. Bryson for Labushkin. Just about gave the puck away again. Now he does. And now gets it back in. Labushkin to the goal. Redirects, and Samsonov just got a piece. Leafs play it down the ice. Mulligan will chase after that on the icing. Do it first. No icing. Picks that back, and it finds Olofsson, but stays in by the Leafs. Here's a pass in front. It's sent wide on the tip play. Peterka to Labushkin. Here's Ilya Labushkin taken down. Peterka, and Buffalo's going to get a power play. His cousin is rammed into the boards, and a power play for the Sabres with 4:17 left to go in the second period. Well, the fans chanting loudly, "Go Leafs, go," and they have really gone tonight with 4-0 lead. Clear down the ice to start this penalty kill. Here's Deline. Engvall after him. Engvall had a goal called back in that first period. Has the puck here and just about lost it. Tuck. Pickpocketed from behind by Zach Aston-Reese. Centers that back for Engvall. He's coming down the center lane, and Deline in his own zone again for Skinner. Hall. Back again. Here's Zach Aston-Reese. He has Engvall with him. Here's Aston-Reese, a shot. And stopped by Comrie, playing that down for Deline. So Eric Comrie enters the pipes now for Buffalo. Craig Anderson pulled after 4 goals allowed. Here comes Zach Aston-Reese. The pass misses, and it's knocked down by Deline through the middle of the ice. Penalty now done. And back to full strength as Thompson can't hold the zone. Deline, it's poked back ahead. Bouncing in the air and finds its way in front. Brody! And a backhand right on. Stopped by Comrie. Final minute of the second period. Tuck, left side and ahead. In come the Sabres, and Toronto right back out. Matthews for Malgin. Back for Matthews. In on Comrie. In shoots, and a save by Eric Comrie with the face-off at 3.4 seconds to go in the second period. 4-0 Toronto leading and dominating this game. Yarncrook to take the face-off. Left side of the goal. One back. Here's Brody. Shoots, and a glove save Comrie. And that will do it for 2. Leafs 4, Buffalo 0. In 40 minutes of play. 2 goals in the first, 2 goals in the second. It's all Toronto tonight. Shots 22-5. Hits 8-7 Buffalo. Face-offs 9-4 Toronto. Sabres 0 for 1 on the power play. Toronto hasn't had one. A 4-0 lead after 2. Welcome into the third period tonight. Scotiabank Arena, the Leafs and the Sabres. Third and final meeting this year. Toronto trying to win this 1-game homestand before hitting the road. They have it in lockdown tonight. Here's Thompson. Knocked in for Buffalo, but Toronto right back out with Mitch Marner and Matthews. Marner gets it in deep. Chasing after that is Alex Kerfoot. Power to the puck. Up ahead for Skinner. Stays in. Now back out. Paige Thompson. Here's Alex Tuck. Brody on him. Cut him off the puck. Got it back. Tuck spins. Drop for Deline. In. Shoot. Stop. Loose. Another save by Samsonov. 2 good ones in tight. 2 good chances for Buffalo. Matthews trying to get it by. Tuck inside again. Alex Tuck to the net. Stopped again. Samsonov. Kerfoot for Matthews. All Buffalo so far here in the third, but here comes Matthews. Breaking in. Matthews in. Shoots. Scores! 5-0 Leafs. Number 65 for Austin Matthews. 5 away from the 70-goal mark. Yep, and he's getting closer and closer each game, stronger and stronger each game, closer to the playoffs. And with just 12 games remaining in the season after this one tonight, it's going to be quite a special ride for Austin Matthews if he can pass the 70-goal mark. Face off, one back by Tavares. The pass turned over to Deline. Middle of the ice, 5-0 Toronto here in the third. Tavares, Sandin on a break, and catching up to him is one of the Sabres, and a shot right on, stopped by Comrie. Robertson in front, score! Nylander, step down, tapped in, right side, it's 6-0. And Buffalo's left the lanes open all night long, and Toronto's made them pay all night long. That's 6 in a row for the Maple Leafs. Buffalo's had some great chances here in the third, but they haven't been able to convert past Ilya Samsonov. Toronto getting their chances and their scoring. Face-off back to center. 2 goals in every period tonight for the Leafs. Well, one that's played down the ice into the corner. Robertson chases after it, icing the call. Oh, almost halfway through the third, a 6-0 Toronto lead. Shots are 25-5, and as not accurate, the Sabres have had 5 shots in this third period, so they're 25-10. Drawn one back, here's Deline. In, shoots, block. All ahead for Nylander. William Nylander might have a 2-on-1. Nylander in. Centers. Score! It's Nick Robertson, and it is 7-0 Toronto. That's his second of the night. The third of the third period for the Leafs. We're still not even halfway through this third period, and the Maple Leafs in absolute domination of Buffalo tonight. This might be their best home game of the year from what we've seen this afternoon, and this is a strong point heading onto the road. Draw one back. Here is Deline again. Tavares trying to help out. There's power through the middle of the ice. Vinny Hinostroza in from the left. Leafs not covering that. A pass. Shot. Stop. Samsonov. Robertson for John Tavares. Red line into the Buffalo zone. Goes around and finds Nylander in tight with a move. And Comrie on that will hold on. So Anderson pulled after 4 goals. Comrie's given up 3. 7-0, just about to hit the halfway mark now of the third. Face out to the left side of the net. The draw. One back. Sabres controlling their own zone. It's Power. Taken down hard, and it throws up. Stolen by Sandin. Yarncroke will bring it back in for Toronto. He is bunting with him. Back to Yarncroke in front. Stopped by Comrie. Trying to get a quick shot between the legs from that right circle. Leafs passing has been on point. The shooting has been on point, and the time on attack has been absolutely deadly tonight from this Maple Leaf squad. Face off. Best home game this year from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Clear as a bell tonight. As clear as can be. Yarncroke centers it back. Here's Sandin stepping in. Rasmus Sandin to the net. And Comrie got across. Here's Bryson. Tired Sabres on the ice right now. It's played for Quinn and out to center. Mulligan resets for Toronto. He'll flip that in and in deep. Goes around for Bunting. Bunting fakes in front for Yarncroke. And loose again in front. Yarncroke for Bunting. And the pass never found his stick, and it comes out to center again. Quinn. Reset here for the Buffalo Sabres. In the corner. Taken down. A shot right there. Stopped, and they score. It came free, and I believe, is it Vinny Hinostroza who gets the last touch? It is indeed, and he makes it 7-1. So Buffalo breaks the shutout late here in the third. It's a 7-1 game. 4:35 to go. Austin Matthews lined on the ice. He has 2 tonight. 65 on the year. Matthews moves in alone, and he's stopped on that dangerous dash. Sabres, Labushkin. Here's Tuck, taken down. Matthews picking that up. Found an opening, but lost the puck, gets it back. Matthews in, shoots, off a leg, Kerfoot. Has that back again for Matthews. Matthews got the pass, moves in and shoots, and a stop by Comrie. Marner, corner for Matthews. Here's Skinner in his own zone. Matthews keeping that in. Marner from behind, for Matthews again. Tuck play, shot, and Comrie down. We'll hold on for a face-off here in the final minute. 7-1 Leafs against the Buffalo Sabres. Face-off will come right side of the goal. Tavares to take the draw. Matthews line off the ice. Comrie 10 saves since coming in. Labushkin hit there. Tavares picks it up and shoots, and a stop, it's in. John Tavares gets the goal back for the Leafs, making it 8-1 here in the final minute. With just 51 seconds left to play, a trickler right between the wickets of Comrie. Desperation diving back to stop it, but it crosses the line before he could get a stick on it. Face-off one back, controlled here by Bryson. To the middle of the ice, he'll come inside, it's poked out. John Tavares might have Nylander with him. Tavares for Nylander. Drop back for Robertson, and it never found his reach. Thompson spun back in his own zone, Toronto pressuring him. Skinner up the boards and out. Here comes Jeff Skinner. Nylander getting back over as a shot, handled by Samsonov. Turn over to Tuck. Kept in by Buffalo, now brought out by Tavares. He'll bring it ahead again for the Leafs. Tavares fakes and shoots, and that redirects, and Comrie scoops it up for a face-off with just 22 seconds left to go. 8-1 Toronto, their best home effort this year, and it's against the Buffalo Sabres, a team that they tend to struggle against here at home. Face-off coming. Yeah, Toronto always has a hard time against Buffalo here at home, and they have as of recent years, but Toronto comes into tonight, and they really dominate this game. Cousin. In for J.J. Peterka. Drop back for Olofsson. In the swap, there's Riley. To Tavares. Far down the ice it goes, and a reset play as Tavares to it. In front for Robertson. The pass misses, gets it back in front, and Robertson right on. Comrie the save. And that will do it. The Leafs will win it. 8-1. They'll head back to the road.